Are they hypnotized? Am I hypnotized? That question, that one simple question, activated some strange sort of faith healing. Suddenly, I could see. How did I not see this before? There were so many red flags.
And there's a lot of speculation now, and I have to say, this one I'm really leaning towards agreeing with, that the woman who's in prison isn't Ghislaine Maxwell. I've never followed David Icke just because of that, because I thought that's crazy, but now there's a lot of things saying, and it's so hard for men like you and men like me to even consider.
Do you think that Epstein is still alive?
He's still out there. I believe that firmly. The people who are using the Jews, the majority of them aren't even Jewish. They call themselves by convert Jewish, but they're not. Netanyahu is not Jewish, he's Polish. He converted. So it became this holy war of lies.
Does this right derive from religious affiliation or from genetics?
And I would say it's both.
Mike Huckabee, who is the liaison between the United States and Israel, appointed by President Trump, when Tucker asked him some very basic questions. If it's biblical that God said that this particular tribe of Israelites are the chosen people, then wouldn't you have to have that in your blood?
How do we know if the Prime Minister of Israel's ancestors ever lived?
Maybe I could ask you, how do we know they didn't?
Well, it's on the basis of the claim that they did that all kinds of things happen. People are displaced, there's a money flow. It's a big question. A lot hangs on this. Mm-hmm. It's not some theoretical thing like, did my grandparents do this or do that? It's like, no, we have a right to be here because my ancestors were here. Okay, how do we know they were here?
He said, no, because Netanyahu converted. So then Tucker says, well, then you can just convert to be a chosen person? So now think of the madness of that. Did God say anyone who shall convert to this particular religion shall be the chosen ones? No, it was about certain descendants of Abraham. In that case, we can all just say, okay, we've converted, we're all Jewish, so we're all chosen now. War is over.
It now gives me the greatest pleasure to declare the 22nd Commonwealth Games open.
They're satanic. One of their key deities is called Baal, B-A-A-L. This horned creature, they're drinking blood. They're eating flesh. Get out of here. But then you look at the Epstein Files and there's all this talk of jerky. Jerky's a code word for human flesh. And my wake up happened when I stood on the rubble of the World Trade Center and I saw 2,000 men and women knowingly breathing asbestos. We were told it could possibly kill us. No one left. And we all stayed there for the very slight chance of saving one human life. And I said to myself with tears in my eyes, this is who we truly are. When something happens so much bigger than our own stories and identities of what we've been told we are this beautifully generous, brilliantly designed, resilient instrument called humanity. And I believe we're remembering how to get back to that right now. That's why I'm optimistic.